Today the class in compare with speed and velocity. Today the question is speed and velocity are not equal always in magnitude. Speed and velocity is not always equal in magnitude. The magnitude of speed and velocity of a moving body is equal. For example, at first we explain this term by one example. Suppose a boy run from house to a shop. House to a shop. If their distance is 100 meter and taken time is 50 seconds. In this way, the speed equal to 100 upon 50, that is 2 meter per second. 2 meter per second. In another way, the straight line path, if indicate west to east, if it indicate west to east, then the going of the boy from house to the shop in east direction of 100 meter in 50 seconds. 50 seconds. So velocity equal to displacement upon time, that is 100 meter upon 50 second, that is 2 meter per second. Here the magnitude are equal. Magnitude are equal, that is 2 meter per second in both the cases when a boy reach house to shop by the speed and by the velocity. Velocity indicate a directional distance from house to shop, where speed only indicate house to shop, but no mentioning the direction of going one to another place. Hence, the magnitude of speed and the velocity are equal only if the body moves in a single straight line. As going boy from house to shop. If, however, a body doesn't move in a single straight line, not in a direction, then the velocity of a body is to 2 meter per second towards east. But here no direction is mentioned. Therefore, the comparative study between speed and velocity, magnitude become 2 meter per second and 2 meter per second in both speed and velocity. But when a body, the boy, if come back on the same path, house to shop and shop to house, then speed is to 100 plus 100 by taking 50 plus 50 second, that is 200 meter upon 100 second, that is 2 meter per second. Whenever in velocity, the going of boy from house to shop, west to east, and come back, shop to house, east to west, then the velocity is equal to displacement upon time, that is ongoing 100 meter and come back 100 meter. Therefore, the time taken is 50 plus 50 second, that is 0 by 100 second, that is 0 meter per second. Here is the difference between speed and velocity. Velocity magnitude become here 0 meter per second, where the speed magnitude become 2 meter per second. Here is the far differences between the speed and velocity. Their magnitude is not in common always, because here displacement become zero. Hence, one can say, and you must have to here study that the boy going from house to shop and come back along the same path to the house. Therefore, here 50 second time taking and 50 second time taking become 100 second time taking, but distance on going 100 meter and coming back along the same path, there is 100 minus 100, because here direction direction west to east and east to west both are opposite, therefore 100 minus 100 upon 50 plus 50 second, that is 0 meter by 100 second, that is 0 meter per second. This is the difference between speed and velocity that can't be always equal in magnitude if direction takes place or displacement takes place. Now I am going to discuss about acceleration. Acceleration. Now, acceleration, as you know, acceleration is the difference in velocity at different point by a body. So acceleration, today I discuss with you what is acceleration. Acceleration means accelerate, increasing or decreasing the velocity. But here acceleration is only increasing the rate of velocity. So acceleration of a body is defined as the rate of change in velocity is called acceleration. Here, remember this definition. Acceleration can be defined as the rate of change in velocity is called acceleration. So, acceleration is the ratio of velocity of a body within a time period. So here we write A equal to V by T. Here now some mechanism about the acceleration. Suppose a body is moving from point A with velocity, that is the initial velocity u, and come to reach the point B with its mass and velocity changes into final velocity v. The changing in velocity from A point to B taken a time t second with displacement d because v equal to d by t. Here the d and t indicates about the velocity. U initial velocity, V final velocity, D displacement, and T taken time in second. As per exam definition of acceleration, always remember that the rate of change in velocity is called acceleration. Therefore, here we can write change in velocity equal to final velocity minus initial velocity upon time. Change in velocity A equal to V minus U by T. A equal to V minus A by T, or A into T, that is V minus U, or T equal to V minus U by A. You have find by this formula time taking the rate of change in velocity. If you have both the velocity is given and acceleration is given, then one can find the time taken. Or V, from here V equal to U plus AT. This is the first motion equation, V equal to U plus AT. Here we observe here कि a body is moving from the point A to B, then velocity, initial velocity U changes into the final velocity V. If body at the point A is in stationary, then U tends to 0. Therefore, according to A equal to V minus U upon T, then A equal to V minus 0 upon T, that is A equal to V upon T. This is the formula of acceleration. That is also a formula of acceleration. If U, the initial velocity, is stationary, means यदि ऑब्जेक्ट स्थिर अवस्था में हो, then acceleration can be written A equal to V by T. Here V tends to AT if U tends to 0. Object is at rest. If object is at rest, there are two types of acceleration. Two types of acceleration. First, uniform acceleration, non-uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration, at first we are going to discuss about uniform acceleration. In uniform acceleration, when the velocity of a moving body is increased, when a moving body speed velocity is increased as per the similar interval of time period. Now we can define the uniform velocity. A body has said to be uniform acceleration if it travels in a straight line and its velocity increases by the equal amount of time taken. If time is increased as per increasing the velocity, then the acceleration is said to be uniform acceleration. There are some postulates regarding with uniform postulate. Regarding with uniform acceleration. Point 1. The motion of a freely falling body is an example of uniform acceleration, or an example of uniform accelerated motion. It is the first postulate. Second postulate, B. If the motion of a body is going down in slope, means if body is moving up to down on the slope path, if a body is moving down on slope of an inclined plane, the acceleration is said to be uniform acceleration and uniform motion on the sloping surface. Point C. The motion of a body, if body is rolling on the inclined surface from top to bottom, is said to be uniform acceleration. The sliding of a body that is said to be in uniform as per equal interval of time taking is said to be an uniform acceleration. Now, today I discuss about the acceleration, uniform. Next day I will discuss about non-uniform acceleration, retardation and average velocity. Thereafter other chapters.